So we are landing on the planet. I am gonna take Garrus, because he has the new armor, and I'm gonna take Tali, because of her hacking abilities. Plus I think I might have something for Tali in terms of equipment. And there's one more reason. I want Garrus' sniper rifle. Well, I want him wielding it, but I want his help with his sniper rifle. Right, mercenary camp, engine debris, Alliance homing beacon, Turian wreckage. I definitely feel like I missed out on something over here. Even though it said that I'm supposed to find what's-his-face, I'm also, like, it still says I'm supposed to escape, even though I already escaped, which leads me to believe I'm messed up, but let's see what I can find on the planet. This will take a while, though. Okay, so update, I think I found them. I could jump down there with the Mako. But a part of me thinks this is a whoops. Yeah, not like that. What am I missing? Where's the... Never mind. I wanted to bring up the... There we go. This is what I was trying to... Wouldn't work for some reason. Yeah, alright. So, this is what I wanted to bring up. Also used adrenaline rush on accident, but never mind. I thought these guys had left. Assumed that I'm dead and left. It turns out they're actually still down there. That's why it says escape. What I did is when I left the wreckage, I think it was down there somewhere, I didn't spot them at all, and I just went up. Got picked up by the Normandy and went up. Evacuated out there without these guys spotting me, and they obviously didn't shoot at a spaceship, so...
Hostile contact.
That was kind of how it went.
Powering up. Lost shields.
Ooh, alright. A little bit tough, aren't they? That's fine. Oops. Can we appreciate just how ridiculously awesome this sniper rifle is, provided you actually hit what you're aiming at? Yeah, Tali, if you could stop eating bullets and take a little bit of cover, that'd be grand. There we go. Haliat went through a lot of trouble to draw you here. A pity it ended like this for him, at least. Now you're above ground. Your suit radio has re-established connection with the Normandy. Time to get the hell out of there. Thing is, my suit radio established connection with the Normandy at this point quite literally months ago, so that really none of this was any issue. They just stayed here, I suppose, which was mighty kind of them. I thought they weren't on the planet, and I had to, it said escape. I thought, alright, we'll get to the Normandy. I took it a bit too literally. Which I don't really think it's my fault. Someone tells you to escape, what do? Go picking a fight, you escape. But anyway, that's that loose end tied up. Alright, that was Agebinium, I assume? Something along those lines. Agibinium, I think, is fair enough. I just realised I don't know where we're going next, because I know it's not Ilos. We have a few things to do before we go there, so let me check. That was... I say was with some degree of certainty. That is in the past tense, right? Hopefully. Alright, eliminate Cried Lawns. I want to investigate the Geth activity. Armstrong Nebula Cluster and investigate what the Geth are up to. So, Armstrong Nebula. Got it. Investigate what the Geth are up to at the Armstrong Nebula. That would be 80s, Optimus Tau. Be somewhere over here, right? Yeah, I sort of assumed.
Brass at Arcturus. Patching it through.
Right, let's hear it.
Normandy, Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in Geth activity in the Skyllian Verge. Surveillance drones have identified Geth outposts on 4 different planets in the Armstrong cluster. We need someone to take them out.
I'm on it, Admiral.
Finding Saren is still your top priority, but you've got experience fighting the Geth. You're the logical choice to take out these outposts.
And I do have a little bit of time on my hands.
Geth outposts in the Armstrong cluster to the Normandy now. Admiral Hackett out.
No, not Fifth Fleet this time. It should be all 4 of these, I assume. But let's go there, and then we'll take all 4 of them out. I guess one at a time. And we'll see how that
Message
goes.
coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, I'm glad you were in the area. We've got an emergency situation, and you're the only one I can trust to get the job done.
How can I help, Admiral?
Biotic fanatics have hit a medical research station with a psychotropic drug. The drugs have temporarily driven researchers crazy. And the
Look,
biotics are
Admiral,
effectively
you're giving me
using
more
them
jobs
to
than I have time to even look at, let alone do.
I'll do everything within my power to bring those researchers
What I mean
back
is I'll
safe.
do everything in my
I know
power,
you will,
yes.
Commander. I'm sending you the station coordinates now. Fifth Fleet out.
Thank you. Surprise, surprise, another godforsaken job. Did I find it on the first go? Or are there others too? No, this one's empty. I do want to check everything though, just in case. Survey, alright. Actually, what does it say? Walk among the works, you know, greatest crew scratches on the base of the reverse side said, monsters from the id. Very Jungian. Not sure if I'm getting the reference or not. But deposit of cobalt, and now I'm assuming the Geth fob. Let's go get him. For this, I need a more direct approach, let's say. So we'll go with Tali and Williams. Okay, dropped at the edge of this area. Assume we're heading this way, but before we move anywhere, I want to see if I can give you some upgrades for anything. Indeed I can. Holy hell, can I give you upgrades. Pulse rifle. I can give you a Geth pulse rifle, which is interesting. Do you know what? Get that Geth pulse rifle. That is your trophy from the war. You know what? That's what we're going to call it. Firestorm shotgun. Man, I haven't given you anything in terms of weaponry, have I? Wow. Well, here you go. That's your chance. And some beautiful armor, if I can say so myself. There you have it. Also, squad. Williams, 20 points, Starley 14. I have 2, which I'm not sure how to spend, but I will find something. Suppose I can get Master Overkill, might as well. And then I don't really want fitness or assault training, though Master Immunity isn't bad. I think I'd rather have pistols and get this all the way up, because I really like pistols in general. As for you, assault training is fine, assault rifles all the way up. Let's get combat armor with Master Shields and these two. And then I don't need first aid all the way up. Doesn't make that big of a difference. I'd rather give you pistols and then maybe move on to shotguns. Dali, on the other hand, completely opposite. Shields, pistols, that's fine. Hacking goes all the way up. Decryption all the way up. Dampening is just a combat skill. So, like, sorry. Electronics can go up, and then with the rest, pistol marksman and I suppose basic armor, because you do tend to take hits. And there we go. Alright, debris there, over an outpost, and anomaly. Wouldn't say we exactly have our work cut out for us, but we do have things to do. So, let's get it. Well, I found the resources, and probe whatever it was. There was, ammo there, high explosive ammo. This is the Overrun Research Facility. They didn't put any guards outside, though they did prepare spikes. For what I'm going to say are pretty obvious reasons. Right, let's go in. No guards outside, no guards at the front entrance. They're getting lazy. And I'm getting really, really good equipment from all of this. Okay, if there's an ambush waiting for me beyond this door, I'd be impressed, but somehow I don't think there's gonna be much of an ambush.
Shields disabled.
Dali, let's not stand in front of the gun. Usually I'd use, like, anti-organic rounds for this, which sounds horrible, but, yeah, like something like Hollow Point or, Inferno or something. But the high explosive works really well because of the knockback chance and, well, the crap ton of damage, too. So really, we went through all of this without any problems, basically without breaking a sweat, so yeah. Looks like the Geth just left the husks, honestly. That was one heck of a turnaround. Looked like a bloody ballet dancer, but... Combat exoskeleton, alright. Bunch of stuff here. I'll get a look at it later. Most of it I probably don't need. Oh! Okay. We do have proper Geth. Which was a little bit of a surprise. What's more surprising is how they just ran forward and died. Generally, I consider them a little bit smarter than that, but... Clearly I was wrong. Whoop, alright. There's more. Keep your guard up.
Perimeter clear.
If you say so. I'll be a bit more careful, but I trust you. Okay, so nothing that way. I suppose I should head in the direction of where the bloody thing is pointing me towards. Wait, what? I don't have a choice? I think I didn't go to the right corridor here. I just cleared it. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Malfunctioning object shredder rounds. Yeah, I think those work against what we were fighting too. Sokolov and Storm shotguns, all high level. This is all exciting, but can't help the feeling that I'm a little bit lost. Yeah, Medagel not helpful. Like, door, okay, door. Door's great, we love doors, but this is where I came from. Fair enough, I guess I wasn't paying attention. Gotta grab this too. Now that is definitely where I came from, because it says exit building. What exactly am I doing here? Eliminate Geth outpost. Eliminate all 4 Geth outposts identified in the Armstrong cluster. Siege base, get to the medical base. Hades Gamma. Yeah, for sure. I'll do that, but... Are we done with this? Let's say I exit.
Finally, some action.
Yep, we're definitely done with this, because this wouldn't have happened otherwise.
One down, 3 to go.
Yep, Okay, that's the confirmation I was looking for. Thank you. 1 down, 3 to go. Alright. There's also an anomaly over there, which I will explore, but it'll take some time to get there. Other than that, though, I think we're good. And if we survive the landing, of course we do. It's a Mako. Why wouldn't we survive the landing? Why wouldn't we? This is optimal conditions for a Mako. That's what this is. I think the arrow is pointing towards my custom waypoint, but really, what gives you that idea? No, what I mean is, even when I'm indoors, it's sort of pointing to its direction, doesn't take into consideration that there's entrances and exits to buildings and stuff. I think that's what confused me the most, so I guess I just know for next time. I don't like how the nose tips down when we jump, like it... Well, not always, but sometimes it tends to, like, tip downwards. Contained a League of One medallion. Its owner is nowhere to be found. I have no idea what the League of One is, nor what their medallions look like, but hey. Happy to have found it. And there's some polonium here. Market. The Alliance can come and pick up its resources whenever it wants. Alright, back to the Normandy and on to the next Geth base. Antibar, that's the next place we're going to. Also scanned the other systems, or the other planets in the system. Found some resources, nothing more interesting than that. Let's go down and see. This time, Tali and Rex. I was going to bring Tali because of her hacking abilities. Well, and because it's kind of personal for her, fighting the Geth and all, it's just appropriate. But I'll swap the second team member. Alright, anomaly, debris, Geth outpost. Fairly standard. This is a very pretty looking planet. Cold, desolate, unforgiving wasteland, sure. My god, look at the colours, and the two suns are also rather pretty. I'll be completely honest with you, this never gets any less terrifying. I've just learned not to scream at the sight of a Thresher more, that's the only difference. Oh, now it knows how to track as well, look at that. Wait, how do I... Oh, for crying out loud. You see, the secret is if you move unpredictably enough so that you don't know what you're doing, the Thresher won't know what you're doing either. That's the secret to fighting those things. Kinda feel like this one's tougher than the previous few, though. Don't know why, just sort of feels like it. Get away from my arse, please. Worst part is I never know if I actually kill it or it just retreats. My guess is it just retreats into the ground and licks its wounds. And then I'll never actually be able to kill one of these things, but... I've forgotten how do I fix this. I need to check. Got it. Okay, we're fixing it. The wheels are all torn to shite. Yeah, I mean, even after a full repair, it's not amazing, but this looks a little bit more fascinating. This is a Prothean ruin. Okay. Now, my curiosity is piqued. Let's recover the artifact. Prothean data disk recovered. Searching the ruins, you discover a Prothean data disk. It must have been dropped by one of the Threshermore's many victims. You know what? It wasn't as exciting as the previous discovery, but glad to know that some things are constant. Getting terrified of Threshermores, apparently, or getting mauled by them, apparently it transcends time. Threshermores are indeed internal, as well as the horror that both precedes and follows fighting one. So, there we have it. Some things never change. 10,000 years from now, someone will come across a Threshermore and be equally terrified. No advancement in culture, technology, or anything along those lines will change that. I'm almost certain of that. Almost. Let's say 70% certain of that. Jammed, so I can see them, it's just that, you know, like it's obviously a trap. But they are remarkably well hidden. Okay, we got it. Into the Mako. Huh, interesting. Am I maybe getting jammed from the Geth outpost? That could be the case. Let's go peek over the ridge and see. Am I peeking in the wrong direction? Well, no, like, this is how I wanted to go, this, and then right. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I'm going in circles around, well, not circles around, but I'm staying at a relatively close distance to the outpost. I think it's their jammers that are getting me, and it's not a crash probe or anything. Okay, so it should be. I know, it's on top. I thought there was like a... Or maybe I'm just blind? Yeah, I figure it's sort of nestled in between all the rocks to protect it from the wind or something. Oof, I'm getting lit up. Definitely not the ideal approach vector for besieging an outpost like this. They were fully prepared. Oh boy, were they fully prepared. Not quite sure what I'm trying to hit back there, but... Ah, there he is. Oh, got its shields back up. Okay, down, and up again. Would you just sod off? Can't believe I missed that one. Okay, I think that should be all of them. That was pretty much the exact polar opposite of the previous... No, there's more. That was pretty much the exact polar opposite of the previous defense of the outpost. Matter of fact, it continues to be the polar opposite. Not only do they guard the outside, maybe there is no inside, maybe that's why they're guarding it like this, but either way, this one is defended extremely well from a military perspective.
That's number 2. Let's hit the next base.
Yeah, so this one was just a forward operating base on the outside. I suppose there wasn't a bunker indoors or something. Which I suppose is good news for me. Alright, on to the third base. Caspin, a classic pre-garden terrestrial world. Conditions similar to Earth millions of years ago. 1.1 Earth years, 99 degrees Celsius surface temperature. Wow, that's boiling hot. Quite literally at that level. Similar gravity though. Yeah, same deal as before. Surveyed the other planets. Going down to get the base. FOB, forward operating base, research center, outpost, whatever you want to call it. All the same. This time, Ashley and Tali, for example. Why not? Bring someone else every time. Well, Tali and someone else every time. A good opportunity to hang out with all the members of the crew, I suppose. You know, these missions might be boring to some extent, especially if you're going after all the anomalies and resources and stuff. But good God, the planets are interesting. This one has like constant meteor storms or something. It's very green. We have 3 very distinct colors. With, I guess, one similarity being the mountains, but rough terrain and mountainous terrain like this is a constant for pretty much everything thus far, everywhere, so yeah, inevitable, I suppose. No, don't go all the way down. Okay, get there. I'll just, you know what? I'll see you at the. You can take a nap. I'll see you at the base. That's well, I guess I'll wake you up at the Geth base. These things aren't really worth your attention. ID tag, Captain Thane. For no apparent reason whatsoever. I guess maybe like the meteor storms. Well, it's not the Geth base, but it is an anomalous signal in the region. And for some reason, there's a bunch of Geth guarding it, so I can only assume that it is important to them, which very likely means I need to clear them out and steal it. No, move! Oh, for fuck's sake, that is annoying to control when it's sort of broadside like that. Because it won't go forward or backwards, it sort of wants to go sideways. Yeah, like, look at that. It turns sideways, it doesn't reverse. Dodge that if we can. Alright. Ramming speed! Soviet World War II tactics. That ought to show him. So we turned off the Geth comms. I suppose that's good. Methinks. I don't know. Right, now we can go to the base. Well, we found them. It's time to get rid of them long-range artillery style. Tell you what though, the one thing I don't understand is why can't we just bomb this from orbit? We ever thought about that? Like, just, you know, we know where it is. As soon as I landed, I was given exact coordinates. The chances that the Geth have taken hostages are, well, it's preposterous, honestly. So why the hell are we... I reckon I can take it out.
Just one more outpost left.
Yeah, that is going down. That is going down. I'm sorry to say, you are not going to make it back to the mothership. That is going down. Score 1. Human Systems Alliance. Whew. Alright, on to the final base.